Hello, Visible Guitar Department. I'm Corey Hicks, and today we are going to talk about scales. So by now you should have gotten the sheet of paper, which is all 7 of our major scales on the guitar. Disregard the modal names. We'll talk about that later, okay? So in this first video, we're just going to talk about how to practice it, and then the second video will actually be the demonstration of practicing it, so you can play along with me. We're going to start off in the key of F. And I'm just doing that for demonstration purposes because it starts on the first fret. It's usually easier for people to see that. All right. Now, if you remember from theory class, your major scale is whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. If you're counting in frets, it's 2, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1. All right. So I start on my F. It's not 2, 2, 1 because you didn't move anywhere. So remember, it's start on F, whole step, half, whole step, half. Okay. When you do that, you get the notes F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, and F. It's impractical to play a scale like that, so that's why we use our patterns. Okay? The first pattern starts in the first note of the major scale, the second pattern starts in the second note, the third starts in the third, the fourth starts in the fourth, etc. Okay? All right, so remember, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F is our F major scale. I'm going to start with pattern 1. Starts right here on F because it's pattern 1. And I have F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A. Okay? Pattern 2 starts on the second note of an F major scale, which is the note G, found here. And we're going to do G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat. Pattern 3 starts on the third note of an F major scale, which is the note A. So we come here, play pattern 3, we get A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C. Fourth note of an F major scale is B flat, so we start on the B flat note found at the 6th fret. Then we play pattern 4, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D. Moving on to pattern 5, which starts in C. Now, if you can't remember what those are, it's perfectly fine for you to use your fingers. F, G, A, B flat, C, pattern 5, okay? Pattern 5, starting on the 8th fret, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E. All right. Pattern 6 starts on D, starting here at the 10th fret. D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. Okay. Last pattern, starting on the note E, 7th note of the F major scale, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so now we have all of our patterns. So hopefully that makes sense how it's kind of worked out. Pattern 1 kind of covers this. It's kind of like a zone defense in basketball. Pattern 1 is all the notes in this range. Pattern 2 is all the notes in this range. Pattern 3 is all the notes here. Pattern 4 is this range, pattern 5, pattern 6, and then pattern 7. Okay, so you do have the same notes available in all 7 patterns, which means you have the same melodies. If I wanted to do a melody such as 5, 6, 1, I have that same melody all over the place. So you could this is why you can learn, like, for example, a worship melody in multiple locations. You do not have to learn it exactly where the tutorial says. Shouldn't be using a tutorial anyway, right? So learning all these scales is going to allow you to find anything in any location. This is why all your chords are in each side, or inside of each pattern. Here's an F major chord inside of pattern 1, right? Here's an F major chord inside pattern 2. Here's an F major chord inside of pattern 3. This F major chord is found inside pattern 4, okay? This one is in pattern 5. This one is in pattern 6, okay? And this one is in pattern 7. So you have the same stuff all over the place, which allows the guitar to be a very versatile instrument. We can totally change the sound of a chord progression just with which inversion or voicing of the chord we have. Okay, so when you're memorizing these scale patterns, what I want you to do is start off slow. Only take as much as you can memorize. If I rattled off my bank account number, I mean, there's no way anyone would be able to memorize that because it's too long. You have to start off slow, okay? So if you're on pattern 1, just doing the bottom two. When you get comfortable, add another string. And then another one. Okay, so a word about fingerings. I do recommend the fingering where it's the index finger on F and then the middle finger on G and then the pinky on A, okay? And then when you get to the D string, you would do first, middle, and pinky. And then here's a big one here. So think about the B string. I see a lot of students play pattern 1 like this. And then they switch to play the B string because there's only 2 notes, right? So you're using like 2 of your stronger fingers to play that. If I were to take all my 1st and 2nd fret notes out of the pattern, so I'm looking at pattern 1 right here, okay? If I take all these notes out, look at that, what you're left with. You see those 2 columns, right? So I have on frets 3 and 5, this. So would it make any sense for me to go? No, it doesn't make any sense. I would use the same. It's all about economy of motion with these patterns. So you want to make sure that you're using really efficient motions, okay? So anywhere on the patterns where you have that, what I call a major third stretch, like I have it here 3 times in a row in pattern 5, or on the bottom of pattern 4, you're going to use that stretched pattern. I would not recommend using first ring pinky because a lot of people don't have as much of a stretch in here. And for me, I get a little cracking feeling in my wrist if I do that, so I like to do it this way. And then that's about it. So I usually throw out the assignment this way. You have 7 patterns, you have 7 days before your next lesson. Just memorize them, okay? The quicker you get this done, the quicker you can move on to other things on the guitar. Just to recap, we have all 7 positions of the major scale. We're going to learn that in the key of F or C to start, whatever you want to do there. But what we're going to be doing is cycle 4ing it, just like we did with note recognition, okay? So if you did C major today, tomorrow you're going to do F. The next day you're going to do B flat. The next day E flat, so on and so forth, okay? So you're doing a different key every single day. So you can start to see how our practicing plan is coming together, right? If today is F major, I'm going to do my note recognition in F, my F notes. And then I'm going to do all my patterns of F major today. And then I'm going to do all my arpeggios in F major today. And then I'll do all my triads and all my chord inversions and everything I'm doing, my improvisation studies in F major. And then tomorrow it's B flat. So every day you're soaking in the sound of whatever key of the day it is. And this helps so much. It helps with ear training. It helps with navigating the fretboard. It becomes a little bit of a guitar meditation, if you will. Just you're soaking in the sounds of this one key all day long, and it really helps to notice those things in recordings. You might one day just actually you get your worship set or a new tune to learn for your cover band, and you just hear the song for the first time. You're like, oh, that's in B flat, and you don't know it because you have perfect pitch, but you know it because the sound is just imprinted on your ear, and because you've been doing this every day. So anyway, in our next video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to practice this, and you can practice along with me for that. So until then, have a great day, and I hope I hope this isn't confusing. If you have any questions, just let me know. All right, God bless.